opened in 2001. It lies on the same site and retains the name of the city's beloved former stadium. We're here at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Denver Broncos. To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And here we go at Mile High. LaQuint Allen to return this. Finds some space, he's past the 30. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
24.
Horn's going to throw straight away here. They're taking a shot on this first play. He's got it inside the 25. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take a 6-0 lead right away. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's R.J. Harvey on the return. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Opening play, and Bo will throw. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Almost set. Ready.
They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And he's going to work it to the 20. Stopped by Foye Oluokun.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. The Jaguars 20-yard line.
Nix from the gun. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Third and long for him here. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down. On comes Will Lutz in the Broncos field goal unit. From 37 yards in the right hash. The kick by Lutz is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
set to kick this away. This is Allen to return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Hey, Ron!
Lawrence working from the gun. And we put everything he's got behind it. And oh, he drops the deep shot. A big play to start the game, but it slips through incomplete. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. And it sets up 2nd down. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Into the hands of his running back, ETN. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Looking quickly here.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
13 move. 11. Hey, kill. 30 left. Hey, kill. Go. 11, Agate.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up. That can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it. Again, it's Lawrence to throw. Escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4.
And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, motion. Ready.
RB once more. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Staying on the ground here with Harvey. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. Offense in the hurry up here.
The tackle made back at the 13-yard line.
Mike 44.
Nix, quick out wide, complete. Play not developing as they'd hoped. That's a loss of yardage, Brock. 4th down coming up.
A loss of a yard.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed 3rd down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
The kick by Lutz is good. And And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good to get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. This is Allen to return. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And things will end there, but plenty of damage already done. They've got it down inside the opposing 45 following the return.
We know this is the ticket to the field for a whole lot of rookie special teams. It's something that teams every year look for in the draft. And with the new rules, well, maybe even that much more, these super athletes who can electrify in returns and turn the smallest lane into one of the biggest plays of the game.
And that throw just too high for him.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Easy, route. Here we go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Ooh, sharp running here. He's past the 30. And they finally get to him at the 15.
Here we go.
Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 28 yards. That's good for a Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Throwing on first down, Lawrence. Completed over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up second and 8 at the 13-yard line.
In the air with Lawrence. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. But the Jaguars get back on top of the loose football. They keep in possession. We're a quarter of the way through. Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's 3rd and long.
24. Hey, Soko, son. Hey, kill.
From the gun, ETN gets it. And he gets him 5, but still a ways short of that line of gain. So here comes 4th down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive. What a season this guy's had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Hold on a second. Ready.
First play in the drive. Here's Harvey. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Heward, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Chill. Bombers.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. He's going deep this time. And that one is picked off. But wait a second. Oh, he came down out of bounds, so that's just going to be incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. They're going for it. It's Nix. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Let's go.
Here's ETN on first down. Nearly starts the drive with the first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9. Offense up to the line fast. Slot man motioned over. On second down, it's ETN. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Working quickly here.
And the Jaguars first down.
Going to the ground again on first. Winning there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
13, 11, here we go.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Got a man, it's Thomas. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars now lead by 10. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Little tacks on the extra point. And the Jaguars drive their lead to 11. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. You've got to find a completion right there.
And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one finds his man, Ingram. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More from Mile High in just a moment. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Hold on, set. Ready.
Quick throw to the left is complete. Good reaction to the RPO. They're going to get to him behind the line.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of time. Proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Hey, hold on, set. Ready. Hey, Sean, let's go. 11. 8. Motion. Huddle.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They get 23 on that one. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Harvey. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Giving this to Harvey. Gets it to the 15. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos make it a one-score game before halftime.
You know what a run like that does for everybody, for the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense? It just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
So the offense out there, and the Broncos making the call to go for 2 here.
For the 2-point conversion.
Bombers, bombers, bombers. Captain.
Nick's going to try and throw for it. Got at the 2. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Hey, go! Focus, hot! Take right open. 11, 30 left. Hey, I'm gun.
Lawrence with it on first. They'll check this one down to Etienne. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. First and 10, it's Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
It's a gain of 10. And the Jaguars first down.
11. Take right open.
Lawrence to throw it. Has it downfield working the left. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Let's go. Go. Let's go. Think right.
Back to the air, Lawrence. By the pylon. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal.
Red on red. 11. 11.
1 final shot before the half. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars will add to their lead at the end of the half. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars push the lead up to 12. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback. One last play before the break. Looking to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
We go 0 to 100 real quick. Maybe on that rapid pay the bills. And I don't feel it, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Hold on, son. Chill.
Nix from the gun. He's looking deep once again. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. And the Jaguars get it back on his 6th interception of the season. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Hey, live.
Lawrence working from the gun. Into the hands of his running back, ETN. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 30. That's another Jaguars first down.
First down throw, Lawrence. ETN on the catch. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Jaguars have a first down.
Jaguars first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Jaguars.
Inside handoff goes to ETN. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Red 23. Turn. This is hot. Hey, kill.
Second down, ETN gets it again. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Here we go.
Throwing is Lawrence on third down. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars push their lead further to start the half. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars go up by 19. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. And dose of the hurry up here.
36 yards. And the Broncos, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Knicks with it on 1st. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
And where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
Offensive line fast.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
The Jaguars, 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down, Lawrence. On the move, headed right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's 2nd down.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. He'll get this to Etienne. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Looking quickly here.
13 on the play. It's 3rd down and long.
Lawrence facing 3rd and long. He lobs this up left sideline, looking for something big. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
On 4th down, here's Lawrence. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
On 1st down, it's Knicks. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
Bombers.
The coverage by Caleb Ramsaw.
Hold on a second. Ole. Ready. Ready. Ole.
To throw, here's Nix. It is cut left side. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. Nickel look by the Jaguars here, 3rd down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Offense in a hurry up here.
Bombers. Captain.
Going on 4th. Here's Nix. Chased out to his right. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Hey, lie.
Here's Etienne to begin the drive. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I don't think think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
11, Agate. Here we go.
They go right back to Etienne. And he takes it down to the 33. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Jaguars.
Hey, Jupiter.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Check smash. Take right open. Go, let's go.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line.
30 left. Hey, easy. Route.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Finds a seam down the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Easy. 11.
Lawrence now off the play action. Completes another one to Thomas. And they are going to have 1st and goal when we begin our 4th quarter. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. The Jaguars have the football. They're going to be up a couple of scores as we start our 4th quarter. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Hey, kill. Son, it's on. Think right. Silver.
On play action now, Lawrence bails out of the pocket quick, and he carries it in for the touchdown. The Jaguars put up even more points in a win. Trevor Lawrence with the touchdown. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars grow their lead yet again.
Broncos 12. Cam Little.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Bronx. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Hold on, son. Ready? Chill.
Now Nix. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
2nd down. Here's Nix again. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Jaguars get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Going deep here for the end zone. Somebody there, and he knocks it away. Couldn't connect for it all on that 1st down, so back to the drawing board they go for 2nd.
It's now 2nd and 10.
13, Luke. Hey, run. Take right. Hey, Dinter.
Lawrence to throw it. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down.
3rd and 1.
They'll run here. Etienne. They'll have the 1st down and even more. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
That's good for a Jaguars 1st down.
Think right.
1st and 10 at the
Tomato.
11-yard line.
Etienne again. And he only gets this one down to the 9.
Hey, here we go, baby.
Offense up to the line fast.
At the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Lawrence working from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
And it's 4th down.
Little knocks it through. And that makes it a 29-point ball game.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. He puts some air under it deep down the left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
The 35-yard line.
Nix from the gun. He's loaded another one up. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the set.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Bombers.
Desperation time here. He finds Ingram working downfield here. And a stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike.
That's good for the Broncos. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Caught, nice gain left side. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos putting up points in a game decided.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement whenever they take a deep shot. And it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
Now the offense and Knicks coming to the line and looking to tack on 2 more.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And it's hauled in inside the end zone for 2. That trims the lead just a little bit. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And this is covered by the Jaguars. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. A pickup of 17. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
11. Hey, easy. Route.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Jackson.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. First and goal here.
Red on red.
Design run for Lawrence. And he's in for the touchdown. The Jaguars keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Trevor Lawrence with the touchdown. Little checks on the extra points. And the Jaguars continue piling onto this lead.
Broncos 20. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10. The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. And the Jaguars are there. He's hauled down. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line.
It's now second and 19 at the 26-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Nix with it on first. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
Kate, from my vantage point up here, that was pretty close to drawing a penalty flag. Risky decision on first down, but there was a target in the area, so thus, no penalty, and we move on to second.
Again on second and 10, Nix trying to push deep downfield. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Nix to throw again. And he is going to get in. That's going to cut a couple more off of that lead. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for two. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. They're going to pass it here. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars put up even more points in a win. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His fourth total score of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars tack on 7 more to their lead.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Brings up second and 12 at the 33-yard line.
Call 11, Bombers. Olay, olay, olay! Olay, olay, olay! Joe.
Throwing here, Nix. Forced out to his right. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Not on the same page with his tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I bombers, bombers, ready.
Third and long for him here. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to fourth down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. Maybe a bit of desperation here. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos putting up points in a game decided. Going after tries goodbye lots. And the Broncos still have a lot of work to do, Brock. It's a 20-point difference now. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the Jaguars recover the onside kick. That should all but clinch this victory for them.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Goal, goal, son. 30 left. Hey, kill, 11, add it. Here we go, son.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That one's on the mark. Jacoby Myers. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. First down now. Ball at the 33.
First down. A gain of 14.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Check this one down to Etienne. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Well, they don't need points anymore, Brock, but can they resist piling on? Let's see, it's first and goal. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Dump off caught by his back. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars keep adding to that fourth-quarter lead. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars continue adding on to that lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for 1, maybe 2 final plays here.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10.
Away. Oh, captain. Bombers.
Nick's looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see here, 2nd and 19. Now Nick's trying to push deep downfield. And that's incomplete. 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He's got it inside the 25. And this won't affect the outcome, but a positive note to end it as he scores as time expires. The Broncos making the scoreboard look a touch better. So 6 points at the buzzer, Brock, but 0 effects on our final outcome.
Yeah, I get that, but I'll tell you what, that'll be one of the first plays they watch in the film room this coming week. Like you said, they lose whether that's scored or not, but Coach will always emphasize effort on the field. And reaching that end zone to end an already decided game, that is effort with a capital E.
So no time remaining, Brock, but the touchdown and now potentially this two-point conversion can at least make it look a little closer. Here he goes, one final shot. And he won't reel it in, but wouldn't get them the win anyway. Instead of a one-point loss, it's going to stay at